Welcome back to my channel, Pilates Chakras Tarot. This reading will be for Taurus with the birth number 7. So number 7, spiritual number. Number 7, you all are travelers. You can also be restless in your nature. Just saw the mental rabbit card come out, but I'm not going to take it because I'm still unwinding with this message that's coming through. Just keep this message moving around, all right, until we orient ourselves with the energy, all right? So number 7, the symbolism of number 7 is for the planet, stands for the planet Neptune, okay? And Neptune will be going direct tomorrow, which will be December 6th. And I'm almost positive that Neptune is currently in retrograde in Pisces, at the last decan of Pisces. So it will be moving direct on the 6th. So if you want to look and see what house Pisces is for you. But we also know the Pisces energy is subconscious energy. You know, one of the attributes of or characteristics of the Piscean house. Also endings, the 12th house, because the Pisces rules the 12th house. But that may not be where the house that Pisces resides for you. So nonetheless, take a look at your natal chart for that information. Also, as a Taurus, there is 2 planets in the Taurus zodiac sign, which is Jupiter, planet of expansion, and then Uranus, and they're both retrograde right now. Jupiter will be going direct at the end of December on the 31st, and Uranus will be going direct at the end of January on the 27th of January, okay? So lots of movement beginning to happen, forward movement for Taurus, all right? Because those 2 planets are currently in the zodiac sign of Taurus, and they will be moving forward. So we will have lots of unexpected events, situations coming our way with Uranus going direct. A lot of expansion, manifestation, illumination. And I'm going to be saying that a lot because Jupiter will be in Taurus, I believe, until June 2024. So we can expect lots of series of events, I should say, unfolding in our Taurus placements in the house of Taurus, okay, coming up. So that's kind of a peek into the future. The birth number is for what's happening currently in your world. It's for the present moments, for the now. It's not to, look at the past. If you want to take the message and look at the past on your own, take a look at it. However, this is for you to look and help and assist yourself with what's going on currently. And we live in this life daily, so there's always something happening. There's things that you can take a look at in your current world that you may want to plan for, things that could be serendipitous for you. Okay, so if you are born on the 7th, the 16th, the 25th, April or May, which makes you a Taurus, this reading is for you. Okay, so let's see what Spirit is telling us, because there's a message trying to come out of this deck, so I don't want to continue to talk. Okay, the fire ox. A bull. A bull. A fiery bull at that. A beacon of light. Wow, that's beautiful. That's a beautiful picture. Standing at attention, standing on your plot of land with authority, with intention, eyes wide open, with the full moon above your head, which gives me that is coming through as the Hathor energy which is a Egyptian deity. And this is the colors represent, you know, it kind of has a semblance of the Hathor energy, being a beacon of light, that feminine energy, that fertile energy as well. A beacon of light. Be a light into the world. Make yourself a light of the world. And that's card number 15, which reduces to 6. All right, we're going to have to move to the book for that to see what the Chinese 5-element oracle wants to tell us about the fire ox. Some inspiration here. There's something inspiring. There's something you have to say that will illuminate the minds and the hearts and the actions of many. This looks like the ox as well, Hathor, is standing above the kingdom, above the world, and distilling that message to the multitude of starlights, star seeds. So let's see what the fiery ox has to say. And as a Taurus, you need to exercise your vocals, your vocal cords. Share the things that you have to say. It is our time, like I said, it's time to amplify. It's time for you to amplify your voice, to be more expressive, to be more vocal in saying the things that need to be said. So let's read. The flickering yin fire in the fire ox pillar may bring unpredictability and highs and lows. But as long as you keep your focus on the road ahead, trust that your faith will guide you on your path. The persistent ox, a yin earth sign, gently reminds us that consistency can help bring stability when life gets unpredictable. So that may speak to the Uranus energy, because when Uranus goes direct, it's going to be important that you be consistent, because there's going to be a lot of things that you cannot predict. So, with hidden yin metal and yin water inside the ox, a practice of self-reflection will help uncover more of the wisdom within. This card is an acknowledgement that your dedication to your vision is key to your success and growth. All your hard work is finally starting to bear fruit, and you can now see the light at the end of the tunnel. You're becoming an inspiration to others, whether you realize it or not. Your pains and sacrifices to get this to this point are worth sharing. In fact, the more you tell your stories, the bigger your light will shine. Sharing how you've surmounted some of life's biggest challenges to a larger world is part of your life's purpose. So, message from heaven. Like the flame of a candle can ignite many others, you can make a difference too. Even if you inspire just one person, that person may light the inner fire of many others, thanks to you. Message from the earth. The ox is a sign known for consistency. Maintaining a routine may sound boring, but it can serve as a guide to manifesting your dreams. There's wisdom in the mundane. Let it be an inspiration. So, there it is. That's what the Chinese 5 elements has to say. And that sets us up for our message for number 7. Okay, those of you born on the 7th, the 16th, and the 25th of April or May. Let's go to the chakras to see if the chakras has anything to reveal. If that throat chakra is going to come out. Is the throat chakra coming out? Because I was thinking it You have something to say, something to share, as you will inspire many. Being a beacon of light. When you're called to be a beacon of light, that's a heavy fleet. There's something that you must express. And a lot of times when you're speaking from the throat chakra, it doesn't have to be vocal. It could be also a body language. You can communicate in so many ways, in the silence, in your movement as well, in your meditation with God, with yourself. And it is the solar plexus, I believe. No, this is the soul star chakra, above the crown chakra, divine wisdom. And again, it speaks to you being a beacon of light. You have lots of knowledge and wisdom to share. Look at that. You're a book. You're more than a book. Maybe you're writing a book. Maybe there's something that you will share through that book that will inspire many others. If you're writing a book, it's a book that speaks to the sign of the times, that needs to put us into the future. I'm going to hash this message out further with the Muse Tarot deck. Divine Wisdom, card number 9. No, sorry, card number 36, which reduces to 9. Wow. And you see all of the light and beautiful stardust that's illuminating from the messages, the wisdom of the book that you are. You're an encyclopedia. Perhaps you're the whole series of encyclopedias. Divine wisdom. A gift to the world. And you're given that responsibility, that mission to share with us. Knight of Materials. So that is the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles is usually doesn't have that much movement from the traditional Rider-Waite deck. This is movement. The Knight of Pentacles in the Rider-Waite deck is standing still. There's no movement. The Knight is just holding the pentacle. But this is beauty. This is expansion. Look at that flower in the back, like sitting in the position of the sun in the sky, that's illuminated with bright orange and pink colors. The tail of this horse, or this stallion, this black stallion, is standing at attention. So you're taking the charge, and we are all standing at attention, awaiting the wisdom, the divine wisdom that you have to share. Number 7. Like I started out this message with saying that number 7 is a highly spiritual number. And this is the universal year of 7. And those of you that have the number 7, going into the next universal year, which is number 8, you're going to be more on more of an extroverted. So the year 7, you're being more introverted in your spiritual walk, on your mission. There's things that you're taking your time on. You're not really actualizing or orating messages as of yet, but you're starting to conjure that up. And you will have, the movement is starting to take place. You're taking charge of that message, because you're absolutely certain that is from the divine, the knowledge and the wisdom that you have to to share with all of us in this world, in this mundane world. That was the message from the earth. But the message from the heaven, they're smiling on you. There's nothing, you've been given the assignment, and you just have to follow through with the assignment. It says you've got the assignment. The message says you've got the assignment. And so now we have the major arcana, the hangman. Be still and know that you are divine, that you are the adept and the light of the world. Look at you. It's like you're hanging from a wire, but I want to say you're doing somersaults. I mean, you're ready to go. You're just waiting for Jupiter to take charge, to put you on that direct path to move forward. All right. And then you have the Queen of Emotions. And this is the Queen of Cups. The nurturer, the mother, the cultivator, the fosterer. Where we look to you. We look to you to help guide us, to nurture us, to put us on the path, our path of enlightenment. That is you, Queen of Emotions, the beautiful one. So perhaps you're kind of restless at the moment. You just can't wait. You're antsy. You just can't wait. You know, you heard the call. You received the call. You just can't wait to put it into play, to send it out there. This is the fire ox just standing there like, just give me the word, and you've got the word. You got it, and you're just ready to move forward with it. You can't wait. You're so excited. It's in the works. You know it's in the works. Now it's just about devising that plan. Devising the plan to make it happen. Devising your plan to make it happen. And literally devising the plan. Remember, the 7th, the 16th, the 25th, and the days that makes those numbers more serendipitous are Sunday and Monday are the serendipitous days of the week. So if the 7th, the 16th, or the 25th falls on a Sunday or Monday, that makes this plan even more profound and action-packed. Productivity will happen. Things will come to fruition on those days. You can guarantee that there's going to be some movement on those days of the week if they fall on the 7th, the 16th, or the 25th. So that is the message there that has come out. Let me get to the last piece of communication from the Mystic or the Wild Mystic deck. It's the Oracle deck. What is the final communication, final word, the final guidance, Spirit, on this message? And if there's a question that you have right now as you're watching this reading, ask the question while the card reveals itself. The message comes, the communication comes through. Ask the question that as it relates to this message. To bring it all to solidify this message, to bring it all home. What is the final communication here? You want me to pick a card? Should I just pick a card? Okay, cut the deck and pick a card. Taking the one on the bottom. Consume. Consume. What bird is that? Now, this has something to do with the ancestors. With the skeletons there on both sides, it has something there to do with the ancestors. And it's almost looked like Hathor too, with the 2 crescent moons on the side. That's celestial, that cosmological symbolic of something that's coming through, a message coming through from the ancestor realm. So let's see what the book says on consume. Consume. Let's see what bird this is. Is it an eagle? Is it a hawk? I don't know if that's a hawk. Let me see. 60. Is it a hawk? No, I didn't think so. Heron. Is it a heron? 62. Nope, it's not a heron either. I didn't learn my birds. I will learn with this deck, that's for sure. It's not a raven, I know that. I know a raven. Is it an eagle? It's not an eagle in this book. Oh, it's a vulture. It's a vulture. It's got to be a vulture. Okay, 116. Because the vulture devours. And there has been, he's almost like sitting on those skeleton heads, I want to say. So there's a cryptic message, perhaps, maybe not, but I'm picking up an ancestor vibe, but there also can be a cryptic message that wants to come through as well for healing. For healing. Okay, consume. This card represents the union of life and death, consuming that which has died in order to live. Many of the mythologies surrounding the vulture are in opposition to one another. While the ancient Egyptians associated the bird with life-giving, fertility, protection, and feminine deities, the ancient Greeks and Romans associated the bird with war, destruction, ill omen, and masculine deities. The vulture card may be asking you to confront your own duality, or how the opposites within yourself complement you as a whole. As a carrion bird, the vulture is fundamentally linked to death, but it is through their scavenging that they feed themselves and their young. Just as the death of one creature nourishes the life of another, remember that we are three-dimensional, imperfect beings made up of negative and positive traits. Our shadow may nourish our light as we learn and accept our own imperfections. The vulture was often used as an agent of vengeance to Greek myths, such as the vulture, through some translation, also state eagle, who tortured Prometheus at Zeus' behest. Vengeance as an emotion can consume and must be kept in check. This card asks you to take care that vengeance and overwhelming negative emotion do not consume you, and to find the balance between light and dark. Okay, now I was not getting in any of this reading right here anything about the darkness at all. And I think perhaps it's just a warning or a caveat, something to be aware of as you begin to roll out and activate or actualize your calling on your path, on this mission, to be aware of vultures, be aware of naysayers. Don't get distracted by any of that noise. There's no reason to, because this is divinely given to you. This assignment is given to you by the divine, and there's nothing a vulture can do. Remember, the heavens created the vulture, created all living things, and that can be that vulture can be eliminated at any time through your knowledge and wisdom, because we have the power. You have the power to avert and deflect that energy. This is the energy of duality. You know, it exists. Two things exist simultaneously. However, manage that scale of energy at a space of equal, you know, finding equanimity within that space. But also distilling the message of life and death. Life and death, those two things are dual. Those are dual entities or aspects. And it's also two of the four sufferings in life, according to the Buddhist. All right? Birth, aging, sickness, and death are the four sufferings. And there's a two that are depicted here, life and death. To be born again is rebirth, is life. So you being that beacon of light to others can help to revitalize, to transmute energy for others, to help others move forward on their path. All right, number 7. So you've got the call. You've got the assignment. And don't be consumed by the vulture energy, by that cryptic energy. Don't be vengeful in any way. Don't be reactive to any of that sort of energy, that chaotic energy. Know who you are. Know thyself. In all of these series of events, and never give into the consumption of duality, other than to manage duality, to scale it. And that is your message number 7. And so it is. Peace.